Libby Dyson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to do Christmas with a bit of a difference today. I've made a purple card. Purple for Christmas is a bit different, and today we're going to do a navy card, so I'm hoping it's all going to go well. I've spent a bit of time this morning looking through the new holiday catalogue, and it's gorgeous, can I tell you? Just wonderful. So I can show you the cover this morning. So I've set my system up a little bit differently, so I'd be really pleased if you could tell me how it looks. All the products I use today you can buy in my online store. Join with me. Today's the last day of the joining deal, so if you haven't seen it, it's a free ink pad. Yes, today's the last day of the joining deal, so if you're not already a demonstrator, join today. Great deal. This is the front of the new catalogue. There are so many wonderful things. And if you join today, tomorrow you can shop the new catalogue. So many gorgeous things in it. I only printed the front cover, so I haven't wasted all my printer ink, but I did want to show you what it looked like. And it's continuing the theme of the love it, live it, share it. 30 years of creativity. So it looks great, and I've had a quick scroll through, and yeah, I'm impressed. This is a card we're going to make today. Oh, it's gone a bit whoopy. I'm actually going to put a few more glue dots down, I think. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do today. This is my purple card, and we're going to make one in navy and bashful blue. So I've stamped the inside and the envelope, and it's done in Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. All right, and we're using Star of Light and the Starlight Thinlet dies as well. So I decided that we'd do this one, and we're going to do it in navy and silver. So I've got a navy card base here. Oh, you know what I didn't cut? The card front. That's all right. I've got that card with me. All right, so we've got a navy 14.9 by 21 centimetres. And then I've cut some silver, which is probably a bit glary, in to 14.4 centimetres by 10 centimetres. Now, if you want to be really frugal, you could cut the middle of the silver out, but I like to use the whole card. So that's that bit taken care of. All right, and I've die cut in the silver foil this Thinlet die from the Starlight Thinlet dies. All right, and then I also went ahead, so these are the Starlight Thinlet dies, and I've die cut one of these on a post-it note, on a pink post-it note. So I'll show you what we're going to use that for in just a tick. I'll put these away. I have this horrible habit of not putting my dies away, and then you've got to work out where they all go. Oh, and if you didn't know, every die, I don't know if you can see that, bring that right up close. Can you see the number on the Thinlet die? That corresponds with the number that Stampin' Up put on the barcode here. So the barcode number and the number on your Thinlet die or your framelit, whatever die it is, they correspond, so you know what case to put them back into, or what envelope to put them back into. So I just thought I'd share that little tip with you in case you didn't already know. Pop these out of the way. And, oh dear, fingers aren't working. Alright, so now we're using the Star of Light. Okay, yeah, I didn't put that one away, did I? And here's my mask that I made out of the Post-it note. So just die cut it with the sticky part on some of these, and this will work. Alright, I need a piece of shimmery white, and our shimmery white needs to be 13.9 by 9.5, so a centimetre off each end. The flu shot yesterday, so okay. And then I need to decide where I'm going to put this. Now I'm going to make this one, just want to see if I've got room for the sentiment. Oh dear, see, not enough coffee. Got to the coffee machine, did one lot of coffee. Yep, needed more water. Alright, I'm going to put this one up here this time. Alright, now along with this we need some sponges, and we're going to sponge on, and we're just going to start with Balmy Blue. Yeah, this trick doesn't work for all of them. Just checking comments here. Oh, you're at Edmonton Airport, Leonie, in a noisy burger bar. Okay, you'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll do Latte Girls Live if you like tomorrow, Leonie. Alright, so I'm just going to sponge gently round. I just want a little bit of colour around my star, because I do want it to sort of blend, if you know what I mean. I want the colours to blend in. So that's how I got the white space behind my star over here. Alright, so I'm just going to blend that round a bit. Right, then I'm going to bring in my Night of Navy. You can end up quite, good morning, Bronwyn. It can end up quite inky doing this. Alright, and then we're going to come in with the Night of Navy. Just give it a good sponge all the way around. I'm using shimmery white card for this technique. I really like shimmery white card for doing this. Alright, now we're going to sort of build up the colour. Now that we've got some colour on there, it's time to start building it up so that we get a nice coverage of colour. Maybe my Night of Navy might need re-inking. What do you think? It's not very juicy today. Building up this colour. Sort of wanted it a bit darker than that, but I'm not having much luck here. Want it to look like a night sky. Last night when I'd done the purple one, I had purple ink all over my fingers. Bob thought I'd jammed them in the door. Sometimes you just need to go a little bit carefully around your mask to make sure that it doesn't lift. How are we going there? What do you think? Good morning, Kay Jacob. How are you? Oh, I'm getting a tired arm from doing all this sponging. Alright, we might leave it there. I think that'll work alright. Okay, then I need to come in with the little stars. Somewhere safe. Here they are. On a block. Ink them up. I'm inking them up in Night of Navy. Put this one up here. One down here. Alright, then we've got, see, I've got blue all over my fingernail now. Alright, then I'm going to come in with some Versamark. And, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yes, it's alright. I'm going to put my sentiment about there. Alright, so in with the Stamparatus, because I want it to be in the right spot. I'm actually going to do 2 lots Alright, slide them if they come together. Not good. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, take the mask off, and I'll keep that to use another time. I'm going to put, I'm hoping this is going to work. Put my sentiment here, and then I want, actually I'm going to put my mask back on. I don't know why I took that off, because I'm doing this one a little bit differently to the sample I showed you. So I'll put the mask back on. Doesn't matter if it's not exact. That's nowhere near, but anyway, here we go. Put it back on, and there. Alright, and then this one I'm going to put there, a tiny bit. There we go. And close the lid. Put my stamps under the lid. I should have put some magnets down. Alright, just push that back into place. I'll put these magnets down. Narelle's watching. Good morning, Narelle. Put these magnets down. Just check that I've got those right. Yes. And I'm going to ink up with some Versamark. Now don't forget, today's the last day of the joining offer. Free ink pads, 10 of them worth $117, plus your $235 worth of product that you choose yourself to go in your joining kit, plus free postage, plus extra catalogues to give to your friends and family, all for $169. Wonderful deal. You won't get much better than that anywhere. Alright, so hopefully I'm just going to ink that up again, because I know it's hard to see, but I just want to make sure good coverage, and I rub my fingers over it so I make sure that I've got good coverage with the Versamark, because it is hard to see. Alright, then I'm going to take the mask off and put that somewhere safe. Move this out of the way. Then later, and I'm going to come in with some silver embossing powder. So there will be a little bit of noise in a minute. Now I keep mine in these simply because it's easy and I can do this and don't get embossing powder all over my surface. Yep, it's picked up all my fingerprints. So I've got hand cream on my fingers. So in with a brush. So there's a lesson for you. Don't put hand cream on before you do use embossing powder. Anyway, you'll get the idea. No, it's not going to work. Alright, I'm going to take all that off. See, this is the good thing about Stampin'. You can just, if you don't move your stamps, you can just come in and check. Now, talk amongst yourselves for a second while I get my embossing buddy. Alright, so over it with the embossing buddy. Should take off my fingerprints. Okay, now let's see how we go. Ink it up again. Over. Whoops. Mask. Not having good morning here. Alright, now stamp down. Give it a good rub. I think I've got more ink on my finger now than I did on the card. Alright, I'll go one more. So one more ink up. Make sure I get some good Versamark coverage on that. Alright, upload of coffee. Maybe that might help. Alright, ink down. Give it a good rub. Alright, take the card up. Move the Stamparatus. Alright, come in with the embossing powder. Fingers all over it this time. See how we go. And if this doesn't work, I'll have to make another one. But not on camera. I'll do it later. But you'll get the idea. Something tells me the card moved slightly. Alright, let's see how we go. Don't think it's quite right. But anyway, all right, there's going to be a bit of noise. All right, it hasn't worked quite the way I wanted it to, but you'll get the idea. And then I would put the star on normally with a couple of glue dots in the middle. So what I do with my glue dots is I come in and on the roll I just make little sort of balls out of them because that centre bit is a bit smaller than a glue dot. Alright, so just make a roll, and I'm actually going to do that a couple more times on this one because on the other one it needs to be anchored down a bit more. Put one there, 3 or 4 on here. So each time I just come in and roll it round on the roll, put that down like that. Now I will put a couple in the centre, the very centre, and then that gives it a little bit of height as well. So now I'm not going to put this on the front because I'm not happy with how I've done that. So I will do another front and post it on my blog. But you've got the idea of how to do that. So just make a mask out of the die, the full die, and put that on your card front. Do your sponging until you're happy with it, and then do your embossing. With the other one I did it with white, so normally I would put that on there like that, but because I'm not happy with that front, I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. But we will do the inside of the card and the envelope, and which I've put somewhere safe. Here we go. So that should go on there with that on there like that to make our card. All right, but I'm not going to put that on because I'm not happy with this front. So I'm just going to come in with the inside of my card and my stamp loaded. I'm just going to, good morning Rebecca, how are you? I'm just going to, Anne-Marie, ink this up in blue, balmy blue, ink all over. Not having a good day. All right, this one, I'm going to put this one up here this time, just some gentle pressure. All right, so that's going to be the inside of the card. And on the envelope, now I think I've mentioned this before, if you keep the plastic bag on your mat, the plastic bag that it comes in, you can ink up your stamp down, and the ink goes onto the plastic bag. So then you just come in with a wet wipe and wipe clean it off. Otherwise you end up with ink all over your mat. Can't have an empty mat. All right, and what I've done is I've done part of the star on this side, so I'm going to do the other part on this side, and then I might just come in and randomly stamp, flip it over, and I'm just going to. All right, so that's the envelope to go with the card, and I actually put the insert inside the card, and you have to use your imagination as to how the front's going to work out. I will post it on my blog when I've fixed it. So there's the inside of our card. Now you know why I like liquid glue, because I can't paste anything down straight. Alright, so there's the inside of our card and our envelope. The outside is going to look like that, but with the silver star on it. Pop that there. I'm not gluing it down, just so that you get the idea of that's how it's going to look. And this was my sample from before. Alright, we might actually go ahead and add a few more glue dots to that. So I'll just lift this up. It's stronger than me. Alright. And then I'll just add a few more glue dots and show you that glue dot trick again. So just come in and round till you've got sort of a ballish type shape. I'm just going to put that. This will hold this much better. You could probably cut one of the mini dimensionals down and use that. But I quite like the glue dot trick. So just anchors it down a little bit more by adding a few more to it. I've used the glimmer paper on the purple one. I've used silver foil on the navy one. Alright, so now that we've got those down, I'll come back in, line up my star and push it down. Alright, that's much better. It's better anchored. Alright, now another hint. If you're sending this in the post and it's been raining, good morning, Deb. It's been raining or you think it's going to rain, pop it in one of our little sew bags to protect it. Alright, so there are our cards for today. That's it for today. Shop in my online store and you get rewarded. Doesn't matter how big or small your order is. I always send out a card and a small thank you gift. So thanks so much for your time today and thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you again next week at 10 o'clock. I'll probably jump on live later in the week too. Okay, bye for now. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind.